Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful evening so far. Um, I've got a video I want to share with you down below in the description. Um, it's got a lot of UFOs and stuff like that, but there's one in particular that I want you to pay close attention to. It's the kinpanama videos, and this guy, the guy Ken, he's nuts. He's completely nuts for having this thing, entity, or whatever you want to call it. He's moved it inside his home now, and he put it in we call a fish container, whatever you call it. I can't remember what the name is, but I'm medicated right now, so I just want to let you know. um, so Ken, he says ever since he brought this thing into his home, he's been feeling ill. And I'm thinking, why the hell did you bring it in your home, inside your home, where you live, sleep, eat, shower, whatever? Why would you bring it inside your home? That's what I don't understand. God, my sinuses are puffy. Sorry about that. But yeah, this thing is growing very, very fast. We don't know how big it's going to get, what it's going to look like when it gets to maturity. And this guy has it in his home. No big deal. So it's like, you know, if this thing gets to its full growth and it harms Ken and it can get out of his home some way, like through the front door or whatever, windows, whatever, there's going to be a lot of people in trouble. A lot of people might die, get sick. Um, who knows? Who knows what this thing is? I'm still on the fence if it's real or it's not real. I have no idea. But I do know one thing. It's getting serious, is what it's getting. And if this guy Ken continues to mess around with this thing, I mean, he's already touched it with his hands, with no gloves. I think it was the very first day or week, whatever. He's pinching pieces off and all that. He didn't know what he was pinching off. It could have been a leg, an arm, or part of its face, an ear, who knows, a nose, whatever it has. I don't know. And this is getting kind of scary, because people are taking his videos very seriously. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have done any of that. I would have taken the little potato looking rock and taken it to an expert, a professional, someone who deals with that stuff. I would not have, I wouldn't have done any of the things that he's done. And some say he might be under a telepathic, I don't know, man. Guy's really stupid for doing all this. That's all I gotta say. He's just really stupid for doing any of this because now look, it's grown. Hell, as big as my chest. I don't know, y'all. I just pray to God that this is a fake. And if it's not a fake, oh my God. No, oh my God, my God, my God. I mean, it could be a friendly alien being, or it could be something really dangerous. Anyway, y'all, go down and watch the video, please. It's a good video. The whole thing. I watched the whole thing, and a lot of interesting things. And I think, was it? I don't know if it was this video or a different video. I don't know. But anyway, there was a UFO over Nevada. It was huge. It was long. It was huge. And it looked like something that my friend had seen when she had driven back from California, taking care of her aunt who was sick and had passed away. Um, Let me tell you this story because it's interesting. Okay, so my friend gets in about, I don't know, maybe 1:30 ish in the morning, and her truck is packed full of stuff, all of her aunt's stuff, not all of it, but a bunch of her stuff. And so she gets to my apartment in Kingman, and so she starts to go out about 2 o'clock in the morning, starting to bring stuff into the apartment, so nobody steals it, because Kingman is not a great safe place. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, I was never robbed or anything, but oh my God, there were some scary things happening around my apartment. Not to mention, my apartment was haunted. So there you go. There, that's another story. So she's she went out to the truck about 2:15 to get more stuff to bring inside, and I was inside, and she's like, Steve, come here, you got to see this. And I'm joking around. What, a UFO? Because that's what you do around here, joke around about stuff that's actually there. So she goes, look up. And I'm like, I don't see anything. All I see are moving stars. At the moving stars. Hmm. So I stand there with her, and we're watching this thing just going slowly by, slowly by. And there was like a few lights that were on, and it was heading west, I guess towards Nevada. I don't know. I don't know where it was going, but it was going west. And neither one of us got a or our phones or a camera or anything. We're just watching this thing go by. And so it went in. I mean, it went past us, and we went in, and we were just like, what the F did we just see? We both knew what we saw. We just couldn't believe what we saw. We both saw it. It wasn't the first time I'd seen a UFO. It wasn't the first time for her either, because she said when I had moved back, because when we first moved here to Arizona, I bought a little travel trailer thing, and I put it in the yard. And I lived in that for about a year, maybe a little bit longer than a year. We moved here in August of 2010, and October of 2011, I moved into my apartment in Kingman. So I'd had something very weird happen to me. I can't, I don't know how to explain what I witnessed, what I saw, what I was in, what I was dealing with. All I can say, it was aliens, but they look human, and they did some really weird things. I tried to take pictures or a video, and it wouldn't allow me. So, but they did say that I could look through my through the viewfinder and see some weird stuff, and it was definitely weird. But so I'd seen a few things before I moved to Kingman. So I stayed in Kingman about 8 years. Came back here, I was buying my home, and seemed like every August for 2, 3 years, I would catch something zoom, fly by really quick. It was a UFO, but man, I tell you what, it felt good to finally have someone witness what I was seeing. A UFO, a huge, huge, huge UFO. So if you, I don't know if it's this video. If not, I'll go back to the last video that I watched, and it might be that one, and I'll also put that down in the description, and I'll put timestamp 24 minutes, and that's what we saw. Okay, so please watch the videos and tell me what you think. This guy Ken, I hope he's all right. I really do. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I hope he's all right. Because if he says he's not feeling well, yeah, that's not a good thing. And well, just watch the video. You'll see what they say. But man, this man's crazy. I don't know why he did this. I don't know why. I think maybe once he got it cracked open and saw that there was a living thing moving around in there, that little tiny thing that was moving around inside the meteor. I think, and he touched it with his hands. I think maybe it took over his mind. Not took over his mind, but it communicates with him to do things like put me in here, put me in there, put me in water so I can grow. Crazy. Just crazy stuff. It's crazy. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great Friday night. And I will talk to you soon. Stay strong. Don't ever change for anyone because I love you just the way you are. Bye bye, y'all.